Yo, 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 what's happening, people? Welcome to Joe's Gun Garage. Just a little video here. Not much. Hope everyone's doing well. Going to pick up some dinner. I'm driving the Ford Escape. Of course, now that it's warmed up, temperature-wise, and it's also warm outside, the car does not make any funny noises at all. No exhaust leak. It seals up nice and tight once it gets warm. We'll do a little window down. Look at the river, man. Ooh, I'd like to go jump in that river. Do some swimming. It's a hot day today. Yo, window down. No chugging. Going to go pick me up some hot wings. Nothing like some good old hot wings. Got some cool AC going. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at here. All right. To the floor. This little 3-liter Duratec is a strong little engine. I think they're rated for about 200 horse. And I think they're pretty reliable, except for, just minor things like with the intake. And I've seen other people have exhaust manifold leaks, but, it's a timing chain engine, so it does pretty well as far as that's concerned. And, it's got 160,000 miles in this 02, and it runs really, really well. And amazingly, it runs really, really quiet once it gets up to operating temperature. I mean, you can't hear the slightest bit of that exhaust leak once it warms up. It's the craziest darn thing. Boy, it's a good-looking black Jetta. University of Georgia all over it. Got the pano sunroof. I wonder if that pano sunroof leaks. I know most of them do on the Jettas and the Golf sport wagons. There's a big lawsuit on that right now. Anyway, just bored. Worked half day today. Not a whole lot going on. Watched some of the auction this morning. There were no cars. Same cars that were there last week that nobody was buying. So kind of ready for the auto auction business to get back to its old ways, but I guess it's just going to take a while. I guess it's just going to be a while before things get back to normal. And the way people are loosening up the restrictions and stuff before it's actually, taken care of, I'm afraid we're going to have another spike in, illnesses and deaths. I understand we got to keep the country going, got to keep the economy alive, so I can understand that aspect of it, but it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situations. So, just continuing to hope all my people are staying safe and staying well. Makes you worry, especially when you got teenage kids, First of all, they're bored out of their minds. And second of all, you just worry about them getting sick. I'm going to go in here and get my wings. I'll be right back. Is that not crazy as hell? Listen how quiet that thing is. I mean, quiet. crazy, man. Damnedest thing. So that brings a question. Do you spend money, you know, to get it fixed when it's only a cold start problem? I mean, I'm not getting any exhaust inside the cabin. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not experiencing any ill effects from it. It's just noisy as hell when you cold start it. So anyway, I'm more concerned. Oh, I didn't do it. I'm more concerned with the popping. I got a pop coming from the front end, and you got to do the wheel just right. Oh, there it went, right as I spoke, and hit the gas. It does it the most when you accelerate or put in drive or put in reverse. Let's see. So much. Oh, there it went. Pop, pop. Actually, like 2 little pops. I don't know what the hell that is. I crawled under the car last night. I actually rotated out the 2 tires on this driver's side. And I wiggled and pulled and yanked and wiggled and pried, and everything up front seems tight. So I don't know if it's maybe like sway bar bushings or something like that. Just not real sure. If anybody has any ideas for some things I can look at, just please comment below. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Like, subscribe, please comment. It always helps if you hit the like button and comment. And y'all just have a good evening. We'll see you later. Peace.